guys, it's Cassie with Cassie Can Craft. Thank you so much for joining me again for another acrylic pouring tutorial. Really enjoying fluid art here, so I hope you guys are as well. Today I'm going to do a diptych Dutch pour with blowout, and I'm going to use colors that make me a little uncomfortable here. These are neutral tones, which is a little funny. They make me uncomfortable. I just usually don't work with a lot of browns. So the colors I'm working with here today are going to be majority this Master's Touch Raw Umber, and the background on this diptych is going to be raw umber mixed with quite a lot of zinc white. And I realized part way through that this zinc white is quite transparent, and so at some point I realized I needed to put in some titanium white, which I did, and so that's what we're using. Here is a mixture of this one here with the titanium white, and this is going to be the background color. I imagine it'll dry a little bit darker than that. And then we have essentially pretty much the direct raw umber, and then again mixed with some white and then more white than the background color. So that way we get some different shades going to that raw umber color. And then we are also going to be using a metallic here. I really enjoy using this pewter color. That's what this one is here, so that we can get some shine going on in there. I thought it blended really well with these other colors that I've got going on. And we're gonna also do warm gray, and I know I've said before this isn't my favorite color, but I'm using it again here, so hopefully it goes well. And then the last one that I've chosen to work with today is going to be Iridescent White by Liquitex Basics. I saw this in the paint aisle the other day and had to get it. I'm kind of a sucker for anything metallics, pearl, iridescent, color shifting. I'll have to put some more of those in my pieces. So let's go ahead and get started. So what I'm going to do is I'm doing a solid background color today, and then I'm going to do a blowout, and I'm going to try to do a littler bit on this small panel. Now this is an 8 by 8 inch stretch canvas, and then a 10 by 10 inch as well. So I figured I would do just a slightly graduated size here. So I have some more of this color over here. Let's just go ahead and get started. All right, guys, so we've got our base color on. I'm really liking the way that this is looking right now. I don't know if you can see kind of the different color variations going on within the color here, so that's kind of interesting. I wonder if that has to do with the fact that the zinc white is fairly transparent. So I'm curious to see if it dries that way, so we'll see what happens with that. I've blown it out, covered all my edges, and then used my torch to pop the bubbles in there. All right, so I think the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start my background with the warm gray color, and I'm going to go kind of from this corner, and I'm going to trail my way up over down into this bottom, and then I'm going to try to really give myself some nice fan out over here. May need to do a little more working on this panel, so we'll see how that goes. We're going to go ahead and blow it out, and I am going to blow it from this corner up and around, kind of in the direction that I want it to flow. Okay, I really like that. I'm definitely going to need a little more over here, but these colors are working really well together. I hope you guys can really see that from your angle. This looks really nice. I think I'm going to be happy with this. Let's go ahead though and add just a little bit more down here. So I wonder if I can just blow it out a little bit actually. Let's try that first. Well, I'm not sure if that really helped us or hurt us right there, to be honest with you. Let's see. Let's try this again a little bit here. This is looking cool. I still don't feel like we have a nice flow though, unfortunately, from this piece into this piece, which is what I was going for. So I think what I really need to do is bring this flow more into the corner. So let's just keep working it and not get discouraged by it here. It looks cool, but there is no dark paint in here. Guys, I'm struggling with this one. It's all right. We're gonna start this panel mostly over. This is not working. I'll pick this paint up later and strain it and try to get something usable out of it. Okay. It's all right. Good thing I mixed up plenty of this paint. I hope this is encouraging to you guys that are beginners. I'm still really quite new at this, and things just don't always go the exact way you're planning, but I hope you enjoy the video anyhow. I think what I'm going to do now that I've got this panel mostly re-prepped here is I'm going to blow this one out and make sure I'm happy with it first before I continue on here. So let's see what happens with this. I mostly have too much paint on the panel as well, so I need to blow some of it off, and I need to know what this composition is going to look like. Okay, I kind of like that. A little bit lightheaded here. I tilt this a touch. Try to level out some of the paint here, just a little bit. I still have a bit on there. All right, let's go ahead and move on to this panel and see what we can make happen. So this kind of curves down and out. I think I would like it to come in here. I'll blow it, I'll put it up here, blow it downward so that we get a little bit, we still get the shape that I'm looking for. Let's try again here. Put it up a little bit higher, and then we are gonna blow it. We're just gonna stop here and blow it outward and see how that works for us. Okay, I actually like that a lot better. I'm really glad that we did that. I think this has a much better flow from down here over to here. I'm gonna go ahead and probably give it a little bit of some finger swipe as well. I'm gonna blow out a few areas here though to get some of this paint off of here, and then we'll give it a torch. I'm trying to stop there from being too much paint. left over on the panel when it dries. I'm trying to avoid cracking in the paint. Now, I don't know if you see this. You probably saw my hair do it. I tend to get my hair into the paint a little bit, so I'm going to have to blow out a couple of spots to try to get that to go away here. Hold tight. I'm liking this. Now what we're going to do is we're going to use the pewter and a little bit of finger swiping here, and I'm going to try to give this a noticeable flow. I'm going to start from, actually, I think right in here where there's already some of that. I really like that, actually. I think that helps bring it together a little bit. I'm not going to fuss with it too much, though, because I definitely could potentially wreck it up pretty good. So I think I'm going to call this one good. I'll clean it up and I'll bring you guys in for a close-up.